Hey, my name's Levi. I come from the East Coast. I'm here with Kilter today, setting some boulders, climbing some stuff, chit-chatting about the new things that they got going on. And I've worked from climbing gyms all the way from Pennsylvania all the way out into Colorado, guest setting with my company Not Dead Yet LLC, and just kind of traveling around climbing, and here I am now in Colorado with Kilter. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go through, look at some of the boulders that I set here, and I'll walk you through them and maybe I'll send some. So here we have some blue Composite-X sandstone holds, some of the newest shapes mixed in with some of the older shapes, but you essentially get up into this dihedral, pop out into the volume, and then you grab this one little crimp and do a little pogo jump up to the finish to hoorah.
Nice.
Send it, yeah.
Yeah, dude, come on.
Woo! Yeah. So we're there,
okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Just gotta actually hit it this time.
Yeah.
Kind of coming out of this, inside the dihedral space and kind of jumping out. So you gotta like really plant the foot and grab it.
Come on. Yeah, dude. Oh, okay.
And it's not over.
It's not over. I thought it was definitely going to be over, but you can definitely still
fall, as I just did.
Yeah. Come on.
Come on, brother.
Get it.
Yeah, it's right there.
Let's go. Get it. Come on.
Come on, punch this, punch it. Yeah, that was it.
No.
It's very, just kind of like morpho at the beginning, kind of get your body set up, and then like power aggression towards the finish, which like, it's an emotion, we all got them. So if like we look at this blue, purple boulder to the left, it's like a completely different emotion. It's very like hippage and shouldery. It's kind of moving through all of the different body positions to find the finish.
Gotcha. It's like a little bit less, not as like explosive and dynamic, kind of
Exactly.
more just like ticky-tacky, controlled.
Yeah, so let's see how that goes, yeah? So first off, we've got a bunch of these blockers on this boulder.
Yeah.
They kind of create this visual sensation that's going on by also blocking off all these edges and forcing you to like pick and choose where you want your feet.
Right. Come on. Nice, dude. Come on. Yeah. Come on.
Oh, there it is. Yep, it's
There's
just
that
the other
knee.
way. But this one, I wanted like some really intense shouldery moves at the beginning into like mantling down and possibly catching a toe hook. So with the space and the holds that we had for that movement, it wasn't really going with the plan. So we changed it up a bit and stuck with just our shouldery moves, and then we get some like mantly stuff to finish out into what doesn't end up being a toe hook, more just like a stand up, grab this hold and do some weird splits, extension.
Yeah, and like
So-
you blocked this kind of start foot
Yeah,
in
so
an interesting way. What was the idea with that?
the
Like-
idea here was like kind of create like a crack for your foot to go in that you would kind of jam in, but realistically that would have to be done in a different manner. So in this case, it's more of just this tenuous like, holy moly, my foot's gonna just like blow and I'm not gonna be able to do anything with that. So you have to like really be aware of this tension that you're putting into the foot. And then yeah, it may feel different with approach shoes on, so we'll see how that goes.
Woo!
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's definitely doable with approach shoes down there, but then you get this foot here that's not as...
I didn't, dude, I honestly didn't even notice this foot.
Yeah, so it's just kind of a foot that you can like wrap your toe into a good bit. So I'll throw on some shoes now and give that a go. So now that we got shoes on, we can really toe into that.
Nice. And you just bump. Chill.
Yep.
Super cool.
Thanks.
That was fun.
Whew.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so not as bad as I expected, but not 100% of what I wanted. About 80.
How so?
Just like I had this feeling that I wanted to get out of it, more of like a slower press into a quick toe hook.
Right.
So just got to play with that idea more.
Right. Gotcha. Yeah.
So and the last one that I set is over here past what Connor set.
Yep.
So we've got these No-Tex urban plastic holds. We got like a little screw-on jib crimp inside this Waco. Makes that interesting to look at. Kind of like, what are we doing here? So, and then we're like unsure of what the top's gonna be like. So we're gonna see how it goes.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Hell yeah.
It's a nice quick little Cobra snatch.
So I've got another sandstone problem over here, trying to show you guys a little bit more of our stacking and blocking systems. So, you know, Ian designed all of these holds where they're all interconnected. They can all work with each other, complementary angles. So, you know that it's going to create a unique feel depending on where you stack it up against. But all of those angles are thought out, you know. So a lot of these give, you know, there's no bite point. There's nothing to get stuck or lodged in. It just turns this into sort of an edge seam, but you get that profile change. So there's a lot that you can really do with that. This one as well, you know, I've got one of the blockers blocking it in. So I've really eliminated the depth of this jug. So while it's a super good hold, all I can grab is out here. Makes it definitely more challenging.
Right.
So this is a good example of using one of our actual blockers to block up, but also understanding that all of these were designed to have their own interaction with each other, you know? So a blocker blocked on a jug with another jug blocked on that jug, right? So it creates a totally unique feel. Come up to this Gaston that's blocked just enough where you can't slap to it. So you have to go nice and static. Swap feet, come out to a toe hook, do the match.
Yep.
Come down, step the foot up, and now you're working back up through an opposition block sequence on these edges. So what I did, and I do this on a lot of these blockers, my first iteration is always full block. I want to see what that's going to create, right?
Yeah.
So originally I had this blocked all the way in where all you were getting was this tiny little bit on the edge. And it was just far too hard for what I needed it to be, the function I needed it to serve, for myself at least, of being able to climb it efficiently. So everything fully blocked in, loaded out the most difficult, you know, version of it, and then starting to ease that back and find that fine line of difficulty, of the tension, of the grip experience that you're trying to get the climber to have. All right, so we've got this pinch problem I set in the corner over here. It's utilizing a couple different sets of the pinches. We have Jimmy's Sandstone pinches. I'm in love with these shapes. They're really high profile. You know, you've got two sides to it. One is really sloping. One is sloping as well, but it has a little bit of positivity wrapping behind. So the idea behind this one is I was combining pinches from a couple of different sets. We have our KX128 and KX129 from our Comp-X sets.
That's these smaller pinches here?
That's these smaller pinches. So we've got the Jimmys, 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
Those are one set. These other three pinches are from another. So the idea behind this problem is just pinching, some, you know, a little bit of dynamic movement that we're gonna have Levi show off for y'all. You know, start on here, foot, pop up to the good pinch, get a toe hook, come in, and As you pop out to this, it really entices you to want to kick on the wall to get that opposition.
Yep.
Now you're in a good stance to, you know, go up to that finish pinch, do a bicycle on this bottom one, try and get a little bit of intricacy in it. So for this orange problem, it's a jump start, you know, classic. You see it in gyms all the time. These are a bunch of our urban plastic shapes from Peter. They're really, really nice. They all have this unique sort of edge to them that's really comfy, but none of them are exactly the same as each other. So, you know, you've got this jug, really nice and positive. A bunch of these others, you can wrap back behind, catch that edge, but that edge is never interacting with the wall behind it. So you never scrape along it. We know it's the same experience for anyone who ever has that hold. This one is all about jumping up, slowing down, and doing just corner tension. Getting yourself in that corner space off these 2 feet.
So they're gonna be kind of like stemming on these 2 feet here in the corner.
Exactly. So, you know, you're gonna pop up, hit this guy, right foot out, come over, match, into that volume, get in the space, left foot up, and then do like the double thunder cling, balancing in the corner.
Okay, it's a kick.
Yeah, first impressions, yeah, it's like having to just kick in the corner, I think is, is the
So the
deal.
beginning's like tensiony toe hook, and then you have to like commit to grabbing the top of this hold, kicking the wall, ninja kick style.
Yeah. Oh.
My lower body's not doing anything.
Yeah.
It's like straight.
Yep.
That didn't work.
Okay. Yeah.
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 Just gotta hit it right. Oh, come on.
Come on. Go.
Ooh.
And you're right. Very cool. Yeah. Whew.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Come on.
Whew. I would say I've set with Kilter holds probably for about 30 to 40% of the holds that I've used in the past number of years route setting across the gyms. I feel like you find a lot of simpler brands in modern climbing gyms right now, whereas Kilter's got some complexity to it. It allows you to stack holds. Within the first year of my route setting, I was just playing with the idea of creating features so that people could climb through them, to them, out of them, versus just like grab a hold, grab a hold, grab a hold, which is great for training, but is it memorable? Not really. So with the stacking process of these holds that are so much more technologically advanced, even though it's just plastic, all the angles are very thought of to match up together with the other holds so that you can get these cool little seams and dimples and just get a lot of cool stuff out of it.